Hi there, it's Chris here, and in this video we're going through the best grass seed out there today. I've narrowed this list down to my absolute favorite 5, so no matter what you're looking for, there'll definitely be something on this list for you. So before we jump in, drop a like, subscribe, and hit the bell to be updated with new videos. Alright, as usual, I'm going to skip all the fluff and just jump right in. If you want to confirm my recommendations, go in the description and check out that list to ensure you get the best price. Alright, so the first one on the list is going to go to my personal favorite. It's the Scots Turf Builder Sun and Shade Mix. Alright, so this stuff doesn't care if your yard's basking in sunlight like it's on a Mediterranean holiday, or sulking in the shade like a goth teen at a family barbecue. It will grow everywhere. It's a triple threat mix: grass seed, fertilizer, and soil improver. Basically the lawn equivalent of a protein shake, multivitamin, and therapy session in one. Key features: triple action formula, contains grass seed, fertilizer, and soil improver all in one lovely little bag. It's like if Bear Grylls' Jamie Oliver and a gardener had a baby, and that baby was really into turf. Sun and shade ready as well, thrives in full sun and dense shade. Whether your yard gets UV rays or vampire vibes, this mix doesn't flinch. Root building nutrition helps develop deep hardy roots because shallow ones are for weak lawns and emotionally unavailable exes. Medium drought resistance, won't instantly die the moment you forget to water it for a couple of days. It's not immortal, but it's tougher than your average houseplant that suicides at the sight of neglect. Spring or fall friendly as well, best planted between 60 and 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Basically, if you can wear a hoodie without sweating through it, you can plant this seed. And decent coverage, one 5.6 pound bag covers 745 square feet of new lawn or 2,240 square feet if you're overseeding. So unless your backyard is Buckingham Palace, you are sorted. So who's it for? Well, this one's for people who don't want to overthink their lawn strategy. If you want something green, thick, and semi-resilient without having to do a PhD in botany, this is your go-to. Perfect for chaotic gardens with patches of sun, shade, and God knows what, because this seed doesn't judge, it just bloody grows. The next one is my recommendation for the best for pets. This is the homegrown cat grass seeds. So no, this is not weed for cats, although let's be honest, that's a missed branding opportunity. But this is actual edible greens that help your feline mate pass hairballs like a furry Pez dispenser. Homegrown's 30,000 plus cat grass seeds are basically the salad bar your cat always dreamed of but couldn't articulate because it's a cat. Key features: hairball eviction notice. This stuff helps cats naturally cough up hairballs. Think of it as nature's way of saying, get that fuzzy crap out of your gut. And zero gardening skills required. No need to be Monty Bloody Don. Just chuck the seeds in some soil, water it, and within 4 to 7 days you'll have a miniature green pasture that even a vegan Instagrammer would envy. Heirloom and non-GMO, grown without any Frankenstein-level tampering. No chemical wizardry here, just old school all-American barley and oats. Basically, if your cat was a hipster, this is what he'd eat while judging your Spotify playlist. Packed with nutrients as well, loaded with vitamins A, B, and C, plus calcium and iron. It's like a feline multivitamin, but in sexy, chewable grass form. Satisfies that wild instinct as well. Cats naturally gnaw on greens in the wild. This lets them live out their David Attenborough fantasy, minus the dramatic Savannah music. And made in the USA. Harvested, packed, and sealed with freedom, and probably a bit of passive-aggressive Midwestern pride. So who's it for? Well, perfect for indoor cats who fancy themselves part-time jungle panthers or full-time digestive disasters. If you've ever stepped on a regurgitated hairball at 3 a.m. and whispered, "What the hell is my life?" this seed mix is your salvation. Give your cat the grass it craves, and maybe, just maybe, save your carpet from another crime scene. The next one is my recommendation for the best for high traffic lawns. It's the Pennington Kentucky 31 Tall Fescue Grass Seed. So basically the Chuck Norris of lawn care here. This is the original tough guy turf, the one that laughs in the face of sunburn and gets turned on by heavy foot traffic. It's like your grass went to the gym, wore steel-toe boots, and still remembered to moisturize. Whether you're patching a bald lawn or just want your backyard to stop looking like a crime scene, this stuff really delivers. Key features: OG turf royalty. This isn't some trendy avocado toast variety of grass. Kentucky 31 is the old school original, the OG, the Clint Eastwood of fescue, grizzled, no nonsense, and not here to make friends. Durable and economical though, thick blades that can take a beating, dogs, kids, your cousin Steve doing amateur MMA practice, bring it on, and it won't bankrupt you in the process. Heat and rain resistant, handles hot summers and heavy rains like it's got PTSD from living in Florida, and sun and shade versatile, thrives in full sun or partial shade, basically unless your yard is a cave or the surface of Mercury, you're golden. And drought tolerant and light green aesthetic, that I drink green juice and do Pilates shade of lawn with this. And traffic resistant as well, of course, holds up under foot traffic or even under that weird neighbor who mows shirtless while blasting Bon Jovi. And quick results, sprouts in as little as 8 days, so fast it might make you question your parenting patience. So who's it for? Well, this seed is for homeowners who want their lawn to look like a golf course and feel like a mattress commercial. Great if you've got pets, children, or a personal vendetta against mud patches. If your yard's seen more burst spots than a pubescent chin, Kentucky 31 will fill in the gaps like a hero. The next one is my recommendation for the best for shaded areas. It's the Jonathan Green Black Beauty Dense Shade Grass Seed. So picture this, your lawn looks like a vampire convention. No sun, no life, just moody patches of sad dirt and regret. Well, enter this Jonathan Green mix, a grass mix specifically engineered for the shadiest parts of your yard. And I mean shady as in lives under a tree, not sells dodgy DVDs in the car park. This stuff thrives in the kind of light that makes mushrooms feel overexposed. Key features, the shade-tolerant wizardry, designed to grow in areas where the sun shows up about as often as your dad did at school plays. Ideal for lawns under trees, beside big houses, or in the shadow of your neighbor's ridiculously overbuilt garden shed. Rich dark green color as well, grows into the kind of lush green that makes your lawn look like it just got back from a spa retreat in the Scottish Highlands. Quick germination as well, sprouts in 14 to 21 days, which in lawn terms is basically overnight delivery. Fast enough to make you believe in miracles or at least decent landscaping. Packed with cool season grasses as well, contains 4 families of turf grass royalty: tall fescue, Kentucky bluegrass, perennial rye, and fine fescues. It's the bloody Avengers of shady lawn seed. Massive coverage as well. The 25-pound bag can handle 7,500 square feet of new lawn, or 15,000 square feet if you're overseeding, enough to cover a small football pitch or your ego after a bad haircut. Best sowing seasons, loves to be planted from mid-March to mid-May, or late summer to mid-October. So no excuses about poor timing unless you're allergic to calendars. So who's it for? Well, perfect for homeowners who've given up on growing grass in shaded spots and started considering AstroTurf or just painting the dirt green. If your yard lives in constant twilight because of big trees or a weirdly tall fence your neighbor insists isn't about you, this is your best shot at redemption. Give your shady lawn some dignity. The next one is my recommendation for the best for lawn repair. This is the Pennington Contractors Grass Seed Mix, the Northern Mix. So if your lawn looks like a war zone, patchy, tired, and downright offensive to the eyes, then this one might be your savior. This is the industrial strength, no nonsense option, built for contractors, but don't worry, you don't need to wear high vis or yell "Oi Dave" every 5 minutes to use it. This stuff is like a concrete mixer of grass seed. Big, burly, and not here for your excuses. Key features, ideal for new lawns, overseeding and repair, whether your grass is starting from scratch, getting a facelift, or recovering from last summer's slip and slide massacre. This has got you covered. Quick and dense results as well, grows thick and fast, like it's late for a date and didn't want to show up looking bald. Results appear in 7 to 21 days, which is faster than most of my text replies. Formulated for northern climates, tailored for chillier parts of the US if your summers are short and your winters are the stuff of Viking sagas, this is your seed. Partial sun performer as well, does best with 4 to 6 hours of sun per day. Basically, it's like your weird uncle. Happiest when he's been left alone in the garden just long enough to get a bit pink. Massive coverage on this as well. A whopping 40-pound bag covers 8,000 square feet. That's enough to regrass a small field or patch up your ego after trying to grow grass with cheap seed from the bargain bin. So who's it for? Well, perfect for anyone with a northern lawn and no patience for faffing about. Whether you're a weekend warrior trying to impress your nosy neighbor or just someone sick of your backyard looking like a graveyard for plants, this mix is your new best friend. Big bag, big results, no BS. All right, so those are my recommendations. Hopefully there's something on that list for you, but if you have any questions, drop them down below. And if you found value in this video, drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.